Alright, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. The plan is to get through Lost Chapel this stream, if nothing else. Maybe if there's anything else prior to Dresden we can knock out, we'll do that as well. My original plan was to do both Lost Chapel and Dresden this stream, but a late start, so that's a little too ambitious for me. Cool, already got a companion. Alright, out into the fray. We've got some gargoyles to beat up.
Move out!
I'll bathe in your blood.
Die! Let's hear you cry!
No match for me.
Run them through!
They'll beg me to stop.
Out of my way!
That'll show him. Alright, so we passed the perception check for Nura. Purposely missing the gargoyles and blowing up our supplies.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Die!
No match for me.
Let's hear you cry! Run them through!
Alright, let's use some health potions on my main character. He's a little roughed up after that fight. Good old-fashioned brawl. I know I can use the use until fully healed option, but I just feel like I'm gonna end up wasting a potion doing it that way. I'd rather have a little less than max than waste a potion over healing. Alright, Camellia gets a Hex. And I guess Charisma. Mobility and Trickery. She's going to be part of the party for a while until we get Woljif back. They'll do Battlemaster, right? I was waiting until level 8. Yeah, perfect. So the Shaman makes an extra attack of opportunity each round. This ability stacks with the attacks of opportunity granted by the Combat Reflexes feat. At 8th level, which we are, the Shaman gains the Weapon Specialization feat, and a weapon of her choice is a bonus feat. At 16th level, the Shaman gains the Greater Weapon Focus feat as a bonus feat for the same weapon chosen for Weapon Specialization. The Shaman doesn't need to meet the prerequisites of these feats. It's really good on Camellia. So we'll of course do rapier.
You can trust me.
I saw there.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Yeah, I'm watching my parents' animals for them, so I'm driving back and forth. That was kind of a last minute thing on their end, so didn't know about it last weekend. Actually, I think that's wasted on him, because it's only a +2, and his great sword is already a +2.
I lead. You follow.
Also, Camellia needs to be up front. He right behind, and Windwag right behind us.
Onwards. None shall escape.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll rip you
Out of
apart!
my way.
They'll beg me to stop.
A bright future awaits us.
Alright, let's go and use Veil of Heaven, but then I do need to swap that out for Veil of Positive Energy for the Lost Chapel, because there's a lot of undead there. So I swap out Magic Weapon. Someone pointed out that Magic Weapon isn't stacked with Magic Weapons, and I was on autopilot, so I didn't even think about it. So I might just go and do this as well, have both of them up. I'll just go through the buffs, go through the motions, and didn't even consider that any of them were outdated yet. But yeah, Magic Weapon isn't stacked with Magic Weapons or Masterwork halfway. It's only really good at the very beginning of Act 1. You find Masterwork weapons pretty quickly.
Die.
If I survive this, it'll make for a good story.
I'll rip you apart!
Let's hear you cry.
No match for me.
Into the fray! The inheritor.
I will
guide
join
my blade.
my ancestors.
It's pretty funny. Trying to carry off Oberg, because he's turned into a griffin, and that's it. Alright, welcome to the party, buddy. How does he get anything? Some strength, athletics, mobility, lore nature, and perception.
All they took from me,
Alright,
I'll take back.
not the most exciting.
Yeah?
Alright, so we want Sela and Camellia up front. A stalwart front line. Have Oberg back here.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Inimosi Pradisi.
Hey, Hatter. Welcome to the stream.
Move out.
Lost Chapel is one of my favorite areas in the game. It's just... You're still in the early levels, which is one of my favorite parts of CRPGs, like the early moments where you start getting too strong. I like low-level campaigns and
Head on.
like smaller adventures.
I lead. You follow.
Well, I meet one of those criteria, Matthew. That's 33%. Well, 33.3 repeating, of course. I need to loop back around and grab this loot. Loot for the loot. Did I not, Oh, I didn't. Alright, I need to explore this area first, because it's barricaded off. I mean, the beard adds to it, I like to think.
Move out.
Sometimes I let it grow out, it gets a little burly, and, that's usually when it's colder outside. I keep my beard tailored for the weather. Trim it up when it gets hotter, so on and so forth. I look good without the beard, too. Granted, I haven't seen myself without a beard in, what, 7 years?
I lead. You follow.
As soon as I got out of the military, it hasn't come off my face. You know, I don't think I have a baby face, but I feel like... I mean, obviously, after having a beard and then shaving it, it feels like I do. I don't have a lot of evidence besides high school prior to dating my now wife, because we've been together since high school. That's quite popular with the ladies in high school. But that's also when the skinny emo kid aesthetic was real popular. So,
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Onwards.
I was like, quite a few of our companions have been carried off. I was curious how Oberg is going to be handled in this event. It would have been kind of cool if you saw him crash to the ground as a griffin with a gargoyle. They're grappling for control in the air. It's alright, she doesn't watch my streams. Also, she knows. I don't need the head. Actually, let's rest before we
Move
go.
out.
If it lets me, it's not gonna let me. Fair enough. The Lost Chapel. It's a pretty large area. Not quite as big as Dresden, if you include the inside of the fortress, but it's pretty large. It's part of one of your companion's quests. You're not supposed to know how you get them yet. They just show up in your inventory. But the mystery's revealed a little bit later in the game. Actually, we've already had the conversation with the Inquisitor about it. We can ask him directly. Since we have had the conversation, Darren is the one responsible for the heads appearing in your inventory. Because he has a little secret that you're not allowed to talk about. No, not Camellia. No, she doesn't sever heads, she eats bodies. Yeah, I got a bit of a late start to my stream. Yeah, Darren's the head guy. Yeah, because I said so. Yeah, why not? Since when does Wendwag turn down a chance to fight? How are you holding up? Yeah, go ahead and keep those. We don't need them. Be content with this party.
I lead.
All right.
You follow.
Alright, Nenio, what do you get? Invisibility Field. At 8th level, you can make yourself invisible as a swift action for a number of rounds per day equal to your wizard level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive, this otherwise functions as greater invisibility. Alright, Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Lore Religion. Yeah, that's fine. And then Shadow Conjuration and Greater Invisibility. Double clicked. Desnan Fight Gauntlet? It's the, got a bunch of ghouls here.
Onwards!
I think Ember's the first one you rescue, right? It's Ember, then Darren, then Regil? I have Darren and Ember mixed up. No, this isn't Dresden. This is the Lost Chapel, right before Dresden. This is where your companions get kidnapped. And Woljif runs off, so we'll be missing one of our permanent companions for a while. But I think when he comes back, we're going to kind of change his build. He won't be purely a thief going forward, he's going to, a rogue. I might turn him into a fighter as part of his redemption arc. So he'll be, you know, part rogue, part fighter. He's coming back and willing to fight, right? So I feel like at that point he'd lose some of his roguish demeanor and turn more into a fighter. You could also do like maybe an Eldritch Knight build somehow, because he is a Eldritch Scoundrel. Maybe that's worth looking into. I can see that. They are, like, right after each other. There's a bit of a gauntlet.
All this waiting bores.
How did I get my spells back? We're healed up, but they didn't give me my spells.
I'll watch your back.
Together we stand.
Head on!
It's not the flashiest class, but the crit effect it has at the end
Anything new?
of the as its capstone ability is pretty
I
solid.
lead. You follow.
Alright, actually, I think what I'll do is cluster together
I'm always open to ideas.
Open your
Camellia and
heart.
Sela
Rely
here,
on me.
and have
You know how I
Obrig
ended
and my
up
main
here,
character
but
collapse on this
Here I
guy.
am.
No one stands in
Tear
my
your
way.
throat out.
Run them through!
They don't know how fragile they are.
Into the
The
fray.
spirits demand your blood.
Mind over muscle.
The world in crimson.
Tell the spirit will bring over the issue.
Out of my way!
They'll beg me to stop.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason you take Eldritch Knight is for the capstone ability, but also the it does grant you caster levels. I will be making an Eldritch Knight in a future playthrough. I think it's thematically a really cool class, and it's good for like a Death Knight build. Just focus on Necromancy with some wizard levels and
Onwards!
some martial class levels. Oh, it's Darren and Ember together. Like, to me, it seems like Wenduag's getting exasperated, trying to explain to Camellia that Ember's not just some poor beggar. Like, every time Camellia talks about her, Wenduag's like, no, she's not that, she's this. Like, just listen for a second.
Yes.
Yeah, let's send the warrior to the foot of the hill. Oh yeah, so Darren does have a very specific interaction in this area. Yeah, we're only gonna take Ember here. Goodbye, Obrig. It's a shame, because I really want Obrig in my party. In a future playthrough, he'll obviously be a mainstay, but...
You are my favorite aid.
Let's get some more buffs out real quick.
We'll make things right.
Here we go.
Move out! I am superior!
You are today's
No
sacrifice.
glory without risk.
You should have listened to reason.
I'll rip you apart!
I'll remove this obstacle.
The light. Take you.
This war must end.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't remember if they fixed it or not, but you used to be able to access the cave off the side of the cliff face by like targeting the camera, angling the camera like this, and clicking on it.
Head on!
I won't let you hurt my friends. You're irrelevant. I'm sorry I have to do this.
I lead. You follow.
You'll make a fine trophy.
The inheritor. Guide my
Go for their hearts.
Die! Let's hear you cry!
Into the fray. I'm done with you.
Run them through!
I'll cut you wide open. Your pain is my pleasure.
Knocking these guys out left and right. Good job, Ember.
Out of my
Yeah, I used to really not value Slumber all that much because I never was successful with it, but man, Ember was tearing through him this time.
Surrender or else.
The light. Thank you.
Save the last one for
Too
me.
late for apologies.
Die!
I'll hit you. Mind over muscle.
No glory without risk.
Yeah, stop scaring him. Alright, send him back.
Onwards!
It's only arcane. It's one of the requirements for it is having access to level 3 arcane spells? Don't quote me on that. I think, off the top of my head, the only prestige class I can think of that has divine requirements is the Mystic Hero, right? Right, goodbye, Benio. Hello, Sosu. Yeah, I think it's a pretty neat concept. But, I'm not much of a caster player, at least not a full caster, so... I don't like the idea of prestige classes. I also like the idea of like hidden classes you can find as you play throughout the game, which obviously this game doesn't have, but something like Dragon Age Origins, for instance, you can find classes as you play throughout the game.
We will win this war.
I'm losing my temper.
No reason to
You
pause.
can trust me.
The goddess protects us.
You won't stop us. I will fight.
No match for me.
Surrender or else.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's hear you cry.
I thought it was level 3. I think it's level 3 for the Arcane Knight as well, right? Or sorry, the Eldritch Knight.
The world has suffered enough.
I look it up, but I'm a little busy at the moment. So. I mean, I think his story could lean in that direction. Because when he comes back after you recruit him a second time, he's coming back to fight with you. I think making him a more fighter-oriented class makes sense. So take him from Eldritch Scoundrel to fighter, so he's back on track. And then after a certain point, he leans into Eldritch Knight because he still has magic, right? It feels like a good natural progression to me. I could also see him being a... Well, maybe not. I was saying like a sorcerer class or a magus class. I guess he doesn't really have any inherent powers from his bloodline. Yeah, I might make him an Eldritch Knight this playthrough. At least start with a fighter and go from there.
None shall escape!
I'll rip you apart!
The spirits demand your blood! Too late for apologies. You are today's sacrifice! I'll hit you!
Now, obviously, right out the gate, it wouldn't make sense to make him into a fighter, but narratively, later on, I could see it. There was something I wanted to do. Shoot, what was it? So I had two different builds, kind of, well, like kind of rough idea of builds for him, depending on how we end his quest. Gosh darn it, I don't remember what it was for the bad ending. Well, thanks, Josh Watts, and that's perfectly okay. Hope you enjoyed the first playthrough. The Let's Plays are a lot more in-depth anyway. Definitely, I think, a better viewing experience. Streams are more for the company. And to get things done. Did I, Matthew? I definitely won't be a mainstay in the party. I did like the idea of keeping him in the party during my trickster run, though, just to mess with him. Yeah, I am getting old, Matthews. Maybe that is what happened. Yeah, I wouldn't change Ever's class anyway. I'd just keep her as a witch all the way through. Stigmatized witch. But, yeah, I could see Nenio changing up classes. I really felt a need to, but I could see Lore Master. Yeah, it happens to Nenio all the time, Matthew. He also forgets. What was I doing? I don't recall.
Something
Is that
over there.
forgetfulness coming back?
This one was beyond me.
Head on!
What is the check? It's only a DC of 23.
I am helpful, am I not?
I'd be a little, bit of the opposite of what she is, right? It'd be interesting. I am interested in the Winter Witch. I was thinking of somehow making like a Death Knight using the Winter Witch aesthetic, but I'm not sure if that would play out. I'm always looking for a way to turn classes into melee builds. Witches do get the one hex that gives them claws.
I lead. You follow.
I'm sure they mean us no harm.
Can't you
right?
get a secondary patron through the Mythic feats? I
won't
don't
stop
actually.
us.
I don't recall. I never tried. I don't think.
Begone, fiend!
Go for their hearts! Surrender, or else!
Pile on.
Well, yeah, but it's more for the theme, not necessarily for the optimization. figured my main character wouldn't be focused since he's mostly behind the front line. Where's Sela at? Yeah, she was in front of him too. Huh.
My wounds pile on.
Yes. Es Axe. Yes. Es Axe. Yes.
Let me help.
Soot is restless.
Es
I wonder why.
Yes. Es Axe. Yes.
No, there's no gender requirements for any of the classes.
Onwards.
There's some racial requirements, but that's it. I appreciate they threw this guy in here just to show that not all the Crusaders are helpless. Also, you see Tiger in the pipe box running up here. There's a little dragon. Is it the Celestial Dragon? I forget what he's called. It's nice. I was really tired when I started this stream, but I've it's woken me up a bit. I do enjoy this game. Usually it does a good job of waking me up. Hi dude, go in there and keep killing undead. Wait, running away. Pretty nasty fight up here somewhere. Actually, I think it is like right here. Yeah. Yeah, well also you have the you have to make sure the protagonist feels like the protagonist in a game.
The heartbeat quickens. I'll cut you wide open.
No glory without risk.
Through.
I already have that up. I forgot to do heroism. That's okay.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Fall! I will bring down the divine wrath.
No match for me.
So I used protection from evil communal there so the succubus can't dominate somebody in my party.
They'll beg me to stop.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying Swordhaven. It has that old school. They did a good job of capturing like the old school CRPG feel.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Move out.
And I like low magic settings too. I mean, I like high fantasy as well, but
Head on.
you get a lot of that already. So nice low magic setting will be fun to play through.
I lead. You follow.
I just realized Camellia was getting absolutely shellacked there, wasn't she?
Well, yes?
My will is resolute.
Where do you want me?
Trust in yourself.
Swap down. Allah 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 swap down.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Excited to get back into some combat though.
I will help where I can.
Oh yeah, I need to pop this. Actually, let's do axiomatic. Or no, let's do holy. I do flaming and keen. We're not fighting demons, so let's do flaming and keen instead. 2 bonuses are better than 1, right? That's just numbers.
Together, we stand. Rely on
Alright,
me.
let's charge. Whoops. Why can't you charge? Oh, you're fatigued. Why?
Let's move already.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Search for the beauty with your heart,
I am
not your
yours
eyes.
to
We'll make things right.
They will break against our resolve.
There we go. One down.
Out of my way!
No match for me.
Too late for apologies.
Die! Let's hear you cry!
No, I never get tired of harassing people in their homes for quests and gear.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light.
Run
Take
them
you.
through!
Begone, fiend!
Into the fray.
Out of my way! Die!
I'll hit you.
Fall!
You are today's sacrifice.
Let's hear you cry!
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Heal me! Quickly! Run them through!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
You won't stop us.
Wounds pile on!
Go for their hearts. Surrender or else.
Out of this is not
Guide my blade. The light. Take you.
Whoops.
Begone,
Guys still
fiend!
standing? I'm gonna go Demon until Gold Dragon, to further emphasize the redemption arc my character is going through. He's a tiefling, he's struggling with being this close to the Abyss, and fighting his abyssal lineage. And the whole time he's seeking redemption, but it's hard for him to, you know, kind of control the
onwards!
demonic aspect of himself being so close to the world wound. Is kind of what I'm going for. Which means I probably won't be able to take any more levels of Reformed Fiend once I select my Mythic Path, which is unfortunate, but we'll make it work, because we can always respec later. Even though I'm playing on core, I can just turn on respecs, then turn it back off. Alright, bending the rules a bit for some roleplay action, right?
I will lend you my aid.
Alright, let's heal up my main character.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Yeah, I know. I'm only gonna take... I will take the demonic options whenever they pop up in dialogue, just to see what they are, since... I haven't experienced them before. So, the only time I'm gonna take evil dialogue options is when the demonic mythic paths show up. Other than that, they're good options, or any sort of redemption arc options. Because it's only when the demonic dialogue options come up, it's like, oh, that's when his demonism is flaring up, so. But when you select the demonic mythic path, it changes your alignment. You have to be one of the good alignments for Reformed Fiend. Kind of. I think the whole time he's struggling against it, he's trying to be a good person, but it's just when the option arises, that's what we're going to take. Just so he does have an actual redemption arc, mythic path-wise. Had to be what for Gold Dragon? You can be anything prior to your Mythic Path selection. When you select a new Mythic Path, it changes your alignment for you. If that's what you're asking, Demon Ace. Yeah, I think this is important. So, it's very redemption archy. I don't listen to his wicked words. The good gods won't forsake you, and neither will I. It's alright, we knew what you meant. Words are made up, you can spell things and pronounce them however you want, as I demonstrate all the time. Pretty sure that's the axiomatic effect, right? The multicolored glow in her sword.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Fall!
Now what is that?
That destroys Zacharias' wand, so we won't be seeing him this playthrough.
No match for me.
I should have kept it intact just so we could fight him. But there's a pet companion and stuff down there we can grab.
Into the fray!
Won't make that mistake again going forward. The soundtrack to this game is so good. I still think Legend is one of my favorites, even though it's kind of a generic fantasy soundtrack, but like the trumpets and stuff in it just always get me. It's alright. This will be the last time I did it. I did it my first playthrough. And this one, but I think this is the last time I'll be making that mistake.
I hope you appreciate this. I'll cut you wide open.
Because you get the imp pet. Is pretty solid. Let's get rest up here, so we can get rid of any corruption. Well, we don't need to do it yet, but I'd like to get my buffs back. Oh, that's right, we don't have Volgif for camouflage. Melia.
What are you going to do when the crusade is over? Have you thought about living a peaceful life?
A peaceful life. The thought makes me sick. But there are always wars going on up here on the surface, so I won't miss the crusade for long.
Huh, I was afraid the game crashed. Or froze there.
A bright future
All
awaits
this
us.
waiting.
Open your heart
We
to
will
me.
win this war.
You can trust me.
See, it's only a +2. Who doesn't have a +2 weapon yet? Sela and
No reason to
Sosu.
pause.
I'll watch your back. Only you
Has
deserve
suffered
my
enough.
obedience.
Already done that, so we'll just grab this and Death Ward.
You're a good person.
We have a few redundant buffs between Ember and Camellia, so don't need to worry about that. Nice. Alright, don't need to grab any of that stuff yet. So yeah, this takes you to Zacharias here if you have his wand.
Move out.
I'm surprised that worked, because I don't have Wolja for my party.
Head on.
He's the only character I ever spec into stealth.
No one stands in my way.
I will help where I can. Lead on.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
The goddess protects us.
This war must
You
end.
need me. Good.
Together we stand.
Battles await.
Let me draw the first blood.
Die!
I will bring down the divine wrath.
The spirits demand your blood! Too late for apologies.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
I am helpful, am I not?
Begone, fiend.
It took me a little while to get used to 5th edition, but I do appreciate lower level spells being useful longer. They stay relevant throughout an entire playthrough. Because you're limited how many, well, depending on what game you're playing. But you're limited in how many magical items you can equip and stuff too. Unless you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, then you can equip however many you want.
Save the last one for
Fall!
Oh, excuse me. Oh, is Staunton a paladin? Oh, he's just a fighter. I'm assuming he's not a paladin anymore regardless, but... Oh, she just called him a paladin. Okay. I didn't realize he was a war priest.
I am helpful, am I not?
I lead. You follow.
I do appreciate how the ghouls retain their humor. Could sneak up on him twice. Not for lack of trying, though.
Let's hear you cry!
They'll beg me to stop.
I'll hit you!
Run them through! Out of my way!
I will bring down the divine wrath.
No, I haven't played Lich yet. I'm gonna save that for my second to last playthrough. Well, kind of. Maybe not my second to last, because when the final DLC comes out, I'll be playing through my Paladin Angel run. That'll be a full Let's Play. My last stream will be the Lich playthrough.
Appreciate this.
Unless I decide to swap that with Aeon. So I'm excited for both Aeon and Lich. Alright, I want to go take care of the boss fight while we're still fairly healthy and buffed up. Save here.
Let's move already.
Well,
A bright future awaits us.
open your
Let me
heart
help.
to me.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
I crave your commands.
Alright, I think we're all set.
Head on! Up two, keep it up! Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
Oh shoot, do I have to do the Desnan Shrine before I do this boss fight? Or does I just have to do it before Dresden, right? To get Arusalai early?
Oh, darling, why so
I've never not
sad?
done it. I just don't remember the order I have to do it in.
Please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
This is too much. They deserve death. and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture... order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here!
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Yeah, Staunton, don't listen to her. She'll eat you as soon as you stop being useful.
Staunton, come out of there. Come back to us. You know what you're mixed up in is beyond vile. We can help you.
He won't hear. He won't listen to anyone anymore. Now he only talks to his regrets.
If that's true, then he must have an army's worth of interlocutors.
Such touching concern. What would you buy with it? Your life? You think I will defend you? Ask Minago to spare you? And then you'll fall to your knees? What a pathetic sight!
Stop talking! I hate idle chatter! Now, Kenneth, sweetie, bring me his head.
I will fight.
Alright, do have some Crusaders here helping. Forgot they showed up.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Die! I'll rip you apart!
All-person mass was pretty,
No glory
pretty unfortunate.
risk.
Go for their hearts!
Begone, fiend! Fall!
You won't stop us. What a mess!
The light, take you into
quickly.
the fray!
I'll cut you wide open!
Did I ever put Evil Eye on this guy? Did I get distracted?
My wounds pile on. Let's hear you cry.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood.
Heal me quickly. Run them through.
Yeah, we tried. Oh, here we go. Actually, hit space as soon as it popped up. Rage. That's what we're going for. I have the power of Grayskull.
Out of my way!
I died. I'm not really sure how he's reaching me. Is he enlarged too? It's behind my front line. What's his size category? He's only medium. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to hit me, right? From that far? Well, I'm gonna have to reload, because I don't think I have any raised dead, and I won't be able to cast it in time. I have raised dead. We'll try. We'll try to save it. Sealep has a better chance of casting it in time. Not. Actually, Seltzer's about to act. Let's do him instead. I'll try not to reload here. I really don't like reloading, but man. Main character going down is usually... Hey, we did it! Back in the fight. I still don't think he should be able to reach me, though. Also, Ember, get this guy out here.
No match for me.
You are today's sacrifice. This pain is excruciating.
My wounds pile on.
Oh, I went down again. Yeah, we have to reload. Also, yeah, we suddenly just can't hit this guy. I have another... Well, I do have another revive. Or another raised dead. We'll try it. Ember has it equipped. And she can act, so that works. I have to get him back, though.
The light take you!
Hey, we did it, finally.
Minago! Minago! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
How? This shouldn't have. Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do? I can't do anything with these sores. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Right. Let's fly away quickly.
The torturer is no more. But what happened before he died? It looked like what I heard happened at the Grey Garrison. A flash of power and a change. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There was a frightening beauty to it.
What do you feel? Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
Yeah, he was a little drawn out, wasn't it? He was a bit melodramatic.
How pretty. The sun is rising. Something is burning in you too. Illuminating everything around you like the sunrise.
That's a pretty cool line. I don't think I've ever seen that. I only have had Ember during this fight.
Just like in Canabras. I feel a new power within me. Oh, yes. I chose my master well.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
Alright, new mythic level. We'll rest up. We'll finish exploring this area, of course. That's pretty close. I thought I just have to reload because my main character kept going down. yeah, just enough raised dead scrolls.
I lead. You follow.
Alright, Mythic Hero, of course. It's all we can select. I need Destiny Beyond Birth. I like Destructive Shockwave. And it's based off your strength bonus. You just go for an extra feat as well. Power Attack Mythic, also pretty good. Loss Attacks, also pretty good. Weapon Focus Mythic, also pretty good. So, I don't know, Destructive Shockwave is probably better on people like Sela, who I don't focus as much on their strength. Let me go with the Power Attack Mythic, because I do have Flawless Strikes. Is that what it's called? Flawless Strike? But the first attack doesn't have the penalty on your power attack. This should just give us more damage on our initial attack. So you do have the, these are new feats, the Mythic Armor Focus. Add half your strength bonus to armor class instead of your dexterity bonus. Yeah, so I haven't actually looked at these before. Those are pretty solid. So someone like Sela, I wouldn't mind having. Oh, these are new too. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go with the heavy armor stuff. I'm gonna give her the avoidance. So wearing heavy armor, you add half your strength bonus to your armor class instead of your dexterity bonus. This bonus is not limited by the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by your armor. So they added some feats to make heavy armor more effective, because before it was very lackluster compared to dexterity builds. Yeah, I usually end up grabbing Destructive Shockwave at some point. Yeah, so you don't need Weapon Finesse Mythic when you already have Weapon Finesse. It is redundant. What do I want her to have? I have to just give her more damage. I mean, she's gonna be fairly tanky already. And there's no tanky feats to give her, right? Not that it really matters, because she's not gonna be a main component of our party anyway. Mythic Channeling might be worth it. I don't like using my clerics as healers, though. So that might be a wasted Mythic feat. Let's give him Destructive Shockwave for the chip damage, I think. So he's more of a caster. Are they? I didn't know that. I thought they were added alongside the DLC, because they usually incorporate a big patch alongside any DLC release. It's because they dodge everything instead. You know, it's like the typical like anime thing where they stand outside in the rain but they don't get wet. I might just do this instead. Do abundant casting. or enduring spells. Impossible Domain is pretty solid too. We could do Animal Domain. Abundant casting or enduring spells? We got abundant casting first. Just lean into casting for him. Oh, deadly aim mythic. I think this one's pretty. Ooh. Or two weapon fighting mythic. Let's do that instead. With weapons in both hands, your depth strikes make you twice as deadly. Your penalties on attack rolls for fighting with two weapons are reduced by 2. And Ember. I'm gonna do Spell Focus Mythic and do Enchantment. So your magical specialties are particularly effective. Choose a school of magic you already have a Spell Focus in. The bonus to save DCs provided by Spell Focus and greatest Spell Focus for that school increases by 1. Which I didn't use any enchantment spells in that fight, but we were fighting undead, so. Do I have restoration scrolls? So missing 2 levels, unfortunately.
I will lend you my aid.
Onwards!
We need to rest up, then we'll finish exploring this area. They nerfed it though. The is it Guarded Hearth? Or whatever it's called. They made it so it doesn't stack with everything anymore. Yeah, I will get Impossible Domain at some point. Actually, speaking of, let me go ahead and take care of this real quick. I want more buffs right now, though, because I have enough buffs to cover the whole party. And I want to be able to have Death Ward on everybody. At all times, ideally. I'll grab a 3rd Bless, because it's okay to do before a fight breaks out. And most of these aren't super important. So maybe just some more heals for right now. Let's have a couple of these on hand, just in case. Owl's Wisdom is pretty solid because it boosts our perception. So having that on hand is not a bad idea. We have Ember with Delay Poison Communal, so he doesn't need to know it. Having a Remove Blindness on hand is not a terrible idea. And I don't need to remove Disease yet. Archon's Aura I really like. And there's something else. Put Prayer here. Let's see, Fire, Lightning, Acid, Hold. Am I forgetting an element?
The world has suffered enough.
Oh, Acid. Yeah, so we'll get a 5th one of those. No good way to make that symmetrical, is there? Another Death Ward. I also want freedom of movement, so next time we'll get more abundant spellcasting.
It's sad that your mom died, but It's good that
I have
she
that on
didn't see the
Ember.
terrible things you were
Always
forced
have
to live through.
delay poison communal as
Every
a
cloud has a silver lining, doesn't
part of my
it?
blanket buffs.
It does indeed. For instance, when you die, the world will be free of one hideous, foolish girl.
That's something. It was extremely valuable in Kingmaker when. Oh, I don't think I've ever been attacked during a rest.
I'll bathe in your blood.
The wolf and a ghoul. All right.
Into the fray!
Let's hear you cry!
This was simple
I'm all
enough.
done here. Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Anything for you.
Begone, fiend!
Yeah, Kingmaker, you could use Stinking Cloud to basically carry yourself through the game. Of course, all the demons are immune to poison and Wrath of the Righteous, so you can't use the same strategy. Yeah, the only two spells... I mean, Haste was good too, but the only two spells you really needed in Kingmaker was Delay Poison Communal and Stinking Cloud.
my temper.
Oh, we summon up a bow now. I'll put that here.
Rely on me. Did I mess up
the voice
again?
of the spirits.
The goddess protects us.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana.
No, I don't care for soloing it. I like having my companions with me. I play through for the story and experience, not for challenge stuff. Usually.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
All this waiting, boy.
No reason to
I'll watch you back.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Magritium turinos. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
I'll still use my companions up to that point, though.
Inimosi travisi.
Where do you want me?
Trust in yourself.
I am yours.
Let me help.
We'll make things right.
Allah swap down. 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 Allah swap down.
Yeah, I'm using a Divine Bond instead of
Move out.
the mount. I think it looks weird with one character having a mount and no one else having them. It just gives a lot of place. I know it makes her much more tanky.
Head on.
I prefer the aesthetic of everybody being on foot together.
Done.
They're all down in the trenches together. Plus, I wouldn't see Sela being a mounted paladin anyway. It's just, again, I see her being someone that wants to share the hardships with the rest of the party. And being on a mount probably make her feel like she's acting like she's superior.
Let me draw the first blood.
I'm superior.
Too late for apologies.
They'll beg me to stop.
I have a pretty exciting idea for my Swarm That Walks playthrough. Roleplay wise. I don't think it's gonna be particularly broken, though the class I have selected is, in general, a pretty powerful class. But it's one of the playthroughs I'm more excited for.
Go for their heart! Open your heart to me.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
That fight was a little harder than it should have been. Blaze of Disaster is a quarterstaff. A lot of quarterstaves in the game. So I was thinking about, for my Aeon playthrough, doing a quarterstaff master.
Onwards!
But I'm also interested in the Student of Stone, just to play an Oread.
Save the last one for me.
Stop us.
I can still fight.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood. You can trust me.
I need your
I will
assistance.
help where I can.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Yeah, those are all monk classes. Quarterstaff Master and Student of Stone are both monk classes. Student of Stone is the Oread race-specific one.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
Alright, I need to change my formation a bit, because they're still getting caught out. Moving back a little bit further.
Move out!
They have the Stone Lord Paladin, if that's what you're talking about. It's the dwarf-specific class in this game. I was tempted to do that at some point because I like dwarves, and that I could. It's just trying to plan all these classes, try to pick the best class I think fits for each Mythic Path roleplay wise. Well, kind of, because I mean you can pick like a Eldritch Scion with a Gold Dragon bloodline for the Gold Dragon playthrough, but
Have I pleased you?
for the narrative, I think this makes sense.
I lead, you follow. Done!
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
You are today's sacrifice!
No mercy! I'll rip you apart!
Surrender or else!
Yeah, because I mean the Stone Lord is everything that I wanted in a class, right? It's my favorite fantasy race, and it's my favorite class. Or one of my favorite classes. I just really have to specify.
Onwards!
No glory without risk. Do not fear. Do not
Die!
It's not that Paladins are my favorite class, it's just that Paladins fit the archetype of what I like to play the best. So let me lead from the front and buff my allies with auras and other, support effects.
Move out!
And be a charisma-based class. Yeah, Stone Lord, it seems pretty potent because it gets a lot of
Have I
immunities.
pleased you? Anything for you.
which you don't see across very many classes. I feel like it's hard for the player character to get immunities to like regular physical damage. And the Stone Lord gets immunity to piercing damage, if I remember correctly. Like piercing, poison, disease.
I just can't.
Tabletop wise, they don't have to
We will win
eat or
this
drink
war.
anything once they get the stone body effect.
Onwards. Let's hear
We
you
won't
cry.
fall here. I swear it.
Yeah, that's why I went with Cavalier my first playthrough. I was super stoked for the Cavalier. I still wish they would have added lances to the game, but I mean, using a long spear as a substitute was fine.
Too late for apologies.
I feel like a lance would have been a little cumbersome if they adhere to the tabletop rules, because you can only use a lance one-handed if you're mounted.
They'll beg me to stop.
Unless, there might be a feat or something for it, but like in general, that's how it works.
Run them through.
Yeah, Cavalier is a pretty awesome class. Even though I chose the least leadershipy, like Cavalier option with the Gendarme. That's okay, because the damage,
I won't let you hurt my friends.
those numbers are pretty absurd.
I'll rip you apart. No match for me. Kill is for you.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. Drown in the holy.
Yeah, for me, it's either going to be the Gendarme or the, I like the Knight of the Wall. The only thing that prevented me from taking that was that you're tied to a specific area, which I don't like being... I try not to be tied to things in games. I feel like it takes away some of the roleplay aspect. Like, oh, you are from specifically this area. You served this specific area. That's why I like the oath system in D&D 5e over picking a deity for your paladin. So I don't want to be tied to a deity, especially when I'm going to like a new setting for the first time. It's like, I don't know anything about this
A
guy.
bright future awaits us.
Only
My
you
will is
deserve my
resolute.
obedience.
I think he'd be a real jerk. I don't want to...
What's on your mind? I wonder.
You're a good person. I like you.
Not to be associated with him for the rest of my playthrough. But yeah, Gendarme. I also like the Order of the Pike.
Move out.
A non-mounted Cavalier sounds pretty cool.
The spirits
The
demand your
focus
blood.
on spears and tridents and stuff.
Tear your throat out.
I envision doing like a one-handed trident and shield build.
No glory without risk.
Almost like a tanky gladiator. Like a heavy armored gladiator. Oh, I know. That's one of the reasons why I didn't go for the Order of the Pike.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Guide my blade. The light.
I wanted to go for my Blood Knight type build.
Let's hear you cry.
I found
Something.
I like the idea of the Order of the Pike. Going out and looking for glory for slaying giant monsters, because I like that archetype in characters too.
The goddess protects us.
This war must end.
Oxen. Yes. Oxen. Yes. Oxen. Yes. Oxen.
Like just the Glory Hound type characters.
Head on.
It does take her a while to, yeah.
I lead. You follow.
But it is cool becoming a dragon rider, right? It's I'm glad it's part of the game. I think Ivu looks a little goofy, like her model. So it's a little weird having her as your dragon mount, but
We are the light.
You are today's sacrifice.
the character is lagging a little behind.
The world in crimson.
Into the fray.
You're beyond redemption.
I'll hit you.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Have I pleased you? Stupid thing.
Move out!
Let me help.
Thank you for inviting me on this journey. Risking life and limb, facing countless
for their
dangers.
hearts.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
Battles
and
away.
not your
Perhaps I
eyes.
shouldn't thank
I'll
you.
prove I am
So
upset.
is restless. I wonder why.
To battle, my friends.
I'm done with you.
You won't stop us.
Down. Down.
Hey,
Run them through!
Surrender or else.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Head on!
the small sextant.
I'll cut you wide open.
It's part 1 of 3. It's 3 pieces you need.
I lead. You follow.
So the sextant, the harp,
They
and
will break against our resolve.
something else I thought.
I'll rip you apart.
I'm very exhausted. I'll just have to summon here then.
Out of my way!
No match for me.
Begone, fiend!
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
They'll beg me to stop.
Fall!
No glory without risk.
Go for their hearts.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
I'll rip you apart.
Let's hear you cry.
Alright, we'll throw out some more stuff. Because why not? In fact, let's do this instead.
This will leave a bruise.
It's a little cold outside for a motorcycle. Oh, to each their own.
I'm all right.
Did I ever smite this guy? Yeah.
This will leave a bruise.
Just had to make sure.
Your pain is my pleasure.
Don't worry about me.
I will lend you my aid.
Onwards!
We have, she has command, right? Yeah, we have command. And we have glitter dust and confusion.
Too late for apologies.
You'll make a fine
What
trophy.
a mess.
Eternal Road, I call upon you!
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Yeah, RNG is usually not in my favor. I try not to pay too much attention to it. I don't fret about it. Cool, so Vicious Hand Axe. I'll probably end up using hand axes in my next playthrough with my Scald. I'm glad to see this here. I don't really like the vicious effect.
Move out!
I'm going for that nice Viking aesthetic, an axe and shield for my Scald.
I will protect you with my life!
I'll hit you.
I definitely forgot this guy was here.
Run them through!
I've been a little ill-prepared for this, but we'll try. Alright, let's go after my main character here, when there's a Sela.
Out of my way! Heal me! Quickly! Die!
I was supposed to use Battle Ward on everybody. Forgot to do that too.
No match for me.
My wounds pile on!
It's just an opportunity while I'm invulnerable to run away.
Let's hear you cry!
I forgot all about this fight. I remember the Demodan, but this guy slipped through my memory, so might be in a pickle.
Am I doing it wrong?
Yes, you were.
Run them through! This is not the end!
You won't stop us.
Begone, fiend!
I'm alright.
Fall!
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
You are today's sacrifice.
I can still fight.
That's good, because I need you to keep fighting.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Alright,
Surrender.
fire spells
or
it
else.
is.
I failed you.
Pain is excruciating.
They'll beg me
Go
to
for their
stop.
heart. my limit?
Remember my name, Wendwag.
Too late for apologies.
I'll rip you
Oh,
apart.
it's gonna be a party wipe, it looks like.
Why am I so weak?
I'll hit you. You won't stop us.
No.
I think I can push through this.
Nah, that's a reload. Need a death ward up and for my main character not to be targeted. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just do a heavily martial party and at least until level 20. All the way back here? Oh man.
The goddess
Whoopsies.
protects us. Be gone, fiend!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Fall!
The light. Take you. Beg me to stop.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits
won't
demand your
fall
blood.
here. I swear it.
You are today's sacrifice.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. I'll rip you apart.
There was when the game first came out. I got knocked out by the ancient Sarkorian ghost and that stupid Rift of Ruin spell. So didn't make it past Act 2. But I also hadn't played the beta. A lot of the other people that were in the challenge had played the beta and were familiar with the game.
Go for their hearts.
I was relying very heavily on my Kingmaker knowledge to carry me through. So,
No match for me. I'll rip you apart.
Let's hear you cry.
they were talking about having another challenge for Rogue Trader as well.
Run them through. Out of my
I will bring
way!
down the divine wrath!
Yeah, so I could have also, the way the challenge worked was, first one done, and well, I think first you had to complete it. So if you completed it, you're already in the final running to win the challenge. If you complete it and then I think it's based on who completed it first or how many quests were done. Was like the deciding factor. I know the quest count played a role somewhere.
Just pile on. This is not the end.
We're not even gonna make it past this guy this time? There we go. Well, we lost Camellia. Matthew, are you watching?
We'll make things right.
I will help where I
The
can.
world has suffered enough.
Yeah, not a huge loss. I think we still got it. Alright, do need to rearrange my party a bit. Seal up front. There we go. We'll keep trekking. We really have to get past the this Namasu fight. Drop some junk real quick. Light.
Head on!
And I should have some Death Ward scrolls about. Alright, so we're not exhausted, we're just fatigued.
Together, we stand.
No more of that, so now I can actually use my Blood Rage.
I will fight.
No glory without risk!
Darn it, I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as he got hit, takes one hit. Is that never saves against it.
This is not the end!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! Begone, Fiend!
Alright.
I lead, you follow.
They're looking pretty good. I'm a little nervous about the Nabasu fight. Do I have any freedom of movement spells? Rolls laying around? Nope. What else do we have? Flare will come in handy. Go ahead and use aid. I also have heroism, so.
Onwards!
I'm sure they mean us no harm.
The inheritor,
right?
guide
Fall.
my blade!
Let's hear you cry!
They'll beg me to stop.
Let's go and bless.
Run them through!
We'll get the Babao out as well, and our Azada friend.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
The
Eternal
divine
Rose,
wrath of
I
what,
call upon
Sosu?
you.
Of the righteous.
Out of my way!
Alright, now we get our Azada friend out. Help tank these ghouls coming in.
I can still fight.
Good. I don't know why you're being attacked anyway. Let's pull you back.
Die!
Surrender or else!
We're ever gonna get our smite off?
I need your assistance.
Begone, fiend!
Let's hear you cry.
Failed.
Alright, chop chop, buddy.
Not the end.
And it might be. Tila doing. Oh, there we go.
Into the fray! No match for me.
Too late for apologies.
Heal me quickly.
Working on it, buddy.
Run them through.
The Inheritor, guide
I'll
my
rip you
blade!
apart!
Fall!
Alright, be a little easier if I had Camellia up because she has the bonus armor class against undead. I've already done Trickster, so won't be revisiting that mythic path. I mean, it was fine, it just, I don't know, didn't really stand out to me. I had some fun moments, though. Where is it at? Alright, so another wear of these gloves announces a quarry. Targeted enemies suffer a -2 penalty to armor class and become sickened for 3 rounds. No save against it either. Just you're sick, and that's it. You're sick and you're gonna like it.
Move out.
Yeah, I'm purposely not building her Blaster Caster this go round. She's not gonna be using Ray spells. Gonna focus on her
Head on.
enchantment spells. Because again, we're going for the whole redemption arc thing, so. I need restoration, so we'll get rid of one of these, and actually I need 2 restorations. So rest up, we'll get restoration, and I think that'll do for now. Fix up my main character a bit.
Let's move already.
My will is resolute.
For these scrolls of restoration because they don't cost diamond dust.
I'm losing my temper.
We will win this war.
Let me now.
No one stands in my way.
No reason to
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Don't need all these resist spells. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on anyway. Yeah, especially once you get to the Midnight Isles DLC area. You can buy like 99 or 999 of everything. At least of all the ingredients. Some of them they sell diamond dust. I think they do. I was like, I'm not gonna have enough heroisms for the whole party, but Camelia's dead, so we actually do. Yeah, no, honestly, the diamond dust you get from Heaven's Edge is usually enough to last you a large portion of the game. Possibly all the way through Act 4 if you play well.
To battle, my friends!
Oh, hey, stop wasting spell slots there, Ember.
I'll hit you!
remember my name. Windwag.
I lead. You follow.
I will protect you with my life.
Let's hear you cry.
No match for me.
Oh man, gargoyles without heads. I wonder what caused that.
Onward!
Do not beg me to stop.
Run them through!
I'll rip you apart. Seems I took a cave blood for a foe.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Only bug I remember in my first playthrough was the sword not appearing in Dresden for Erebeth's quest. The family sword didn't appear.
Battles await.
Drop it.
Move out.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Bruiser's chain shirt. This is you, yeah, DR versus piercing. Light armor chain shirt. None of them need it. Alright, yeah, that's all three pieces, right? We have the Book of Dreams, we've got the Sextant, and we've got...
Begone, fiend!
the small harp.
I lead. You follow.
Also, I'm past the shrine somewhere, right? You can see it. Let's track that down real quick. That should be it for this area. $143 strength. That's pretty good. I mean, it's like nothing in Rogue Trader, but in Wrath of the Righteous, it's pretty good. That's a respectable amount. Great. Where? That's here. Here.
Onwards.
Volume go down? What's going on here? Oh yeah. Oops. I accidentally hit my little volume roller. Hey, Gold Dragon. I think it's lacking because of the hexes. How they keep it balanced. Yeah, isn't this where it was?
Something over there.
I remember obstinacy. Okay. I want to keep track of all the warhammers for my devil run. Alright, did I miss the shrine, or... Did I miss my opportunity by doing the boss fight first? I don't recall. No, I didn't unlock Azada, did I? Because I didn't do Ramien's quest. Never mind. Okay, that's why we don't have it. Hey, that's new. This is the first time I haven't unlocked Azada and haven't gotten a Rushalite early. That'd be a nice change of pace. Except for I want to Rushalite my party for this playthrough, but... that's fine.
You follow.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I didn't do Ramien's quest. I was trying to remain impartial. And offer Homeroom a chance at redemption, and I didn't want to go after Ramien either. I messed up by not using the Light of Angels on Homeroom the first time we spoke. So, that's alright. Good to see something new.
The waste of my time. Done. Move out. Done.
I think you can access that area, right? If you go this way. Yeah, it's just a cliff face.
Losing my temper.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about a Rushalite, because I feel like there's already more than... there's more companions that I want. I forgot what I was saying. There's more companions available for my redemption party than I can have in the party, so... Yeah, the feats are a little different since they're feats, but yeah, I think you still keep the merge spellbook if you swap mythic classes.
The goddess protects us.
Head on. I lead. You follow.
Yep, Woljif left. He abandoned us, but we'll find him and bring him back into the fold. No, I didn't unlock Trickster this run. I think it's just Demon and Angel available right now. Which is, because I don't think... Yeah, I didn't take the Trickster option in the Blackwing library. I'm gonna have like 6 redemption arcs in my party, so... That's what the Gold Dragon's all about. Alright, I am going to call the stream here. Next time we will march to Dresden. If there's anything left on the map to do beforehand, we'll knock that out as well. The plan is to complete Dresden in the next stream, so we can start Act 3 after that. We're on a pretty tight schedule, so I need to start blitzing through this. I'm sorry, I reformed her in my last run. Or, did I? We had extra stuff with her. She showed up again later on. But I did the Nora stuff last time. I did Trickster my last run, so whatever Nora had with Trickster, I did. Yeah, I only did the crit feats on my main character for my Trickster run. I don't think my other characters took any of that. But alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Stay safe, stay classy. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and we'll retake Dresden. At least that's the plan. Alright, take care everybody. Hey, no problem, Mike.